All right, so welcome back, guys.
Chicken.
Chicken. Chicken. That's how we're going to start off this video. Is
Chicken butt.
Chicken. On to Yugi News, apparently.
Angry chicken.
All right, guys. So, yeah, it's been a few days. We've just been working a lot, so we haven't really got to react to the reprints that have been announced for Albaz Strike. So we're going to talk about that, give our impressions on this structure deck.
Did you know that branded fusion's gonna break the game?
Yes, I've been saying it for a while. So yeah, let's get on into that.
Are you happy that Anaconda's gonna get banned?
Yes, I am.
No.
I'd have been even happier if it would have gotten banned on the last ban list, but
Yeah, it just allowed
they gotta keep Anacondas, that way it sells. I don't think this deck would have been as much hyped if Anaconda was banned. So they're probably keeping it just
You
for
just wanted Anaconda banned so your pendulums can actually do something.
my pendulums. Have you? Did you? Was you not here when we were talking about Beyond the Pendulum just a few weeks ago? Yeah, that card is busted. So I really don't care about Anaconda and pendulums, to be honest.
Quick, high five the sky. Sorry, I had to bring it back to exceeds just a little bit. Just step it back a notch.
Yeah, this is when we need Phil here so we can say some kind of stupid synchro thing. Since he did Link, I did Pendulum, you did Exceed, or just moving synchro.
Get your game on.
No, that's
I'm aware.
Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna talk about Albaz structure deck today.
So we need to talk about this because there are some reprints where the value is going to be absolutely knucking futs.
I personally don't think this structure deck as a deck, like you buy 3 of this thing, start tweaking it, I don't think it's going to be competitive as a deck. It's mainly going to sell for the amount of value and all the crap that is in this thing.
Yes. Also, the reality is if you haven't been collecting your Albazes and all your Dogmatica crap, this literally means nothing. This is why in the last 10, we got Albaz as an ultra rare reprint. We got the reprint of all the Dogmatica stuff. They were literally gearing up for this structure deck right here. So, talking about it as a deck, you're right. It's not going to do much.
I don't think it'll do anything. This is mainly going to sell for branded fusion.
Yes.
And then all of this is really going to help budget players as well because they're getting a really good fusion spell. And they're getting a bunch of really good, just generic stuff that's going to help keep their decks competitive at a budget price. $30, you're getting a bunch of stuff.
And the fusion monsters on here are
yes, the new fusion monsters are actually pretty good.
So moving on to the card list.
Down to the card list. Okay, so
Hey,
we got
Darkness Metal Dragon.
yes, another reprint of a useless fucking card.
I don't see any pendulum jets.
No, they're not going to be in. They don't need to
Why?
put. They don't need to
kept all
put.
the useless cards out.
Yeah.
So we have to talk about a couple of things. First of all, right off the bat, we're getting a couple of Tri-Brigade support cards out of this.
Just one Tri-Brigade. I don't think this is actually going to be used in the Tri-Brigade deck.
No.
Because this actually helps more Albaz than it does Tri-Brigade. The only thing Tri-Brigade that this really is part of the Tri-Brigade is just because it's a wing beast.
Yeah.
So when your opponent activates a monster effect while you control a fusion monster that mentions fusion of or Fallen of Albaz, you can send this card from your hand or face up to the graveyard and negate that effect. If a card is banished, you can add from your deck to your hand. One Felon of Albaz or one monster that mentions it, except for Mercurier. So this is basically going to be thrown in like Despia stuff.
Yeah.
I think if they use it, this isn't going to be ran in Tri-Brigades at all.
No. And going forth, going there, the Golden Sword Soul. So...
I think this is going to be a one of in the Sword Souls, I believe, if I remember this correctly. So when a monster declares an attack, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, negate that attack. Then if you control a fusion monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz as material, you can destroy the monster that declared the attack. This is just a tuner that they can just plop out for free, which is what I think they'll be using it for. It might be a one of, maybe a one of. If a monster is banished face up, except during the damage step, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard, special summon one light spellcaster monster from your hand or graveyard whose attack equals its own defense.
Gee, I wonder who that is.
Right, yeah.
15-15, the Virtuous? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what that's for.
This structure deck is definitely just going to be a pick and pull.
That's exactly, yeah.
I like how this says Sword Soul, but it's like... This is Raiden and from the
yeah, but what's his name?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Aaron.
Something like that.
It's
Yeah,
this
is those two basically.
The other Dogmatica no one plays.
Yeah, I like so.
Aiden.
Yes, Aiden.
I did it.
We did it.
We did it. Hooray!
Spriggan kits, random Spriggan stuff in here as well. I like this artwork. Like, she looks awesome.
Yeah.
If you have a fusion monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz material or on your field or in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card is normal. Or special summoned, you can add to your hand one of your branded spells and traps that is banished or in your deck or graveyard. So they might as well just said add a branded spell or trap from anywhere. Then place one card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. This is actually a really good effect for the branded stuff. Add that broken branded fusion.
I actually can't wait to see more of the lore stuff in here too, because I'm a sucker for that.
I think they're wrapping this up. I think this is about to get wrapped up.
Well, it looks like this is a giant battle royale. See, look, the Nexus is open. All sorts of craziness is happening. I think, you're right. They're going to wrap this part.
I think this is about to get wrapped up, and I hope they give us another really good, because this story is actually really good.
Really good. Made me fall in love with the lore.
Fallen common, Fallen of Albaz common, Albion common, Fleur-de-Lis the Knighted common. This is gonna look so ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for the love of God, Konami, as a Red Eyes player, stop reprinting Darkness Metal Dragon. We have enough of them.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
I think the only reason he's in here is because there's a bunch of dragon stuff in here.
Ooh, look, Thunder King.
Yeah, no, Thunder King, random kaiju in here.
Oh,
no, it's not random.
What does
Two
it look
random
like?
kaijus in
I
here.
see what that one looks
like. It's not.
That's Thunder King.
It's not random.
Oh, I've never seen that one actually.
Dude, it's a light target. You know that Despias and Albaz are just, they're super poly spam monsters is all they are.
And a lot of the Albaz stuff requires big ass
2,500 or more
big
attack.
Monsters.
Yeah.
That's why he's in here and Raiden is in here.
Yeah.
Because they're both over 25. They're light and dark.
Yep.
There's the Collapse Serpent. The Chaos Baby Dragons are in here. Levianeer reprint is freaking amazing, actually. Yeah. That's a really good reprint.
That's cool.
Artifact Scythe. This is when I saw this in here, I knew immediately that Scythe wasn't getting banned.
Yeah, no.
And the most recent ban list.
Why Keeper of Dragon? I get why Keeper of Dragon magic, because you can add a fusion and
That's why.
I got it. Thank you.
Starliege Safer. This is like random, really good stuff for Dragon Link stuff. This is like a key card in the deck. And having that in common is actually really good for anybody wanting to play like.
Oh my God, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit.
Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Effect Veiler.
Did good.
Ghost Ogre, Snow Rabbit, Effect Veiler. Summoner Monk is actually really interesting.
Yeah, I was actually shocked to see that.
Omni Dragon Brotar. That's a really good reprint for Dragon Link. So this is basically like mini Dragon Link Albaz, pretty much is what this is. Onto the spells, there's Branded Lost, common. Branded Fusion, which is
Pot
the
of
new...
Extravagance.
Yes, Pot of Extravagance. This
Yep.
This is where things are getting... Not only... Some of the monsters are good, like...
But the spells and traps.
the Dogmatica stuff is like, this is a good reprint. It's going
Right.
to look ugly, but it's a good reprint.
Yeah.
This is an amazing reprint because it brings the cost of that card down. It helps budget Chaos players, especially the White Dragon Wyver Buster. Scythe is going to be everywhere now. Ghost Ogre, budget, really good hand trap this format, and the common Effect Veiler really good. But the amount of spells and trap reprints that this deck has.
So we need to talk about a couple of things. We need to talk about, starting from there, Pot of Extravagance, which is expensive right now, is coming in a common. Dark Ruler No More. We're getting another reprint of Dark Ruler No More. We're also getting Necrofusion. I have that card.
Necrofusion reprint.
Warning Point.
Warning Point,
which
is
I'm salty about.
We were so OCG got Ice Dragon Prison, and we got Warning Point. For some stupid reason. Konami hates us.
They really do.
D Barrier reprint.
And
decent. Waking the Dragon. When I saw this, I was like, "Wow, Waking the Dragon! They're going for it with this structure deck. The amount of value in here. So you buy 3 of them, okay? You get, let's see, you get 3 Levianeer for budget players, 3 Scythe. I mean, it's not super expensive now, but if you just don't want to fork over the money for Scythe, you get Ghost Ogre, Effect Veiler,
which are good hand traps still.
You get Pot of Extravagance,
which is insane.
Called by the Grave,
which
Dark Ruler No More.
That's awesome.
Like, there's so much good stuff. Like, just good stuff in this deck. Back to the front.
Yeah, I was just...
There can be only one is in this.
Teekboo, I kept trying to tell you. Teekboo's right there.
Dimensional Barrier?
Yeah, Dimensional. That's actually really good because they're actually kind of expensive right now. Let's keep going down. I just want to see the rest of it. Tribrigade. Oh, look. Ecclesia the Exiled. I need to see the art on that.
Ooh.
It's a token?
Yes, it's a token. Yeah, there's 4. I think there's 4 tokens. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Yeah.
Oh, I need to see these.
So there's Albaz.
Sitting next to each other.
Yep.
I think they have a love thing going on.
They do.
Yeah.
There's Ecclesia.
Yeah. That's so awesome. She's so cool. I like her a lot. Tri-Brigade. Oh! Dude, that's rad!
That'd be even better if it was hollow.
Yes.
Like, imagine that artwork on a prismatic secret. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all commons. They're all commons, yeah.
They're all common, yeah.
Virtuous Vessels, or Vestals.
Nice! Oh, I like these I like
Aluber.
these. Oh.
This is where I think they're about to... So this artwork, I think they're about to wrap this up. Because Aluber, if you look close, that looks really a lot like Albaz.
So there's this whole thing in lore, maybe, that Maximus is Aluber. And Aluber is from the same dimension as Albaz.
Yep.
And I want to see this play out because apparently they're dragons in their dimension.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting to say the least. But yeah, this is a really good, for, like you said, for budget players.
Fusion Recycling Plant.
Yeah, it's a fusion spell, I believe. Just a fusion spell.
Yeah, you hit fusion substitute.
Oh, yeah, okay, so yeah. But the whole reason why this deck is going to sell is because of this card.
Yes, so let's talk about Branded Fusion.
That artwork is dope.
That is.
That artwork is... That's both of the new fusions because Aluber fuses into this guy and Albaz fuses with the Mirror Jades, or the Ice Jades, into this guy.
Yes.
So the Aluber fuses with all the Despias into this because they require dark.
Yes.
And this one requires... I don't think it's like attribute specific, but this is basically Aluber and Albaz in their final form duking it out, essentially. Which is why I think this card, I think, is what's going to wrap this up. They're getting ready to wrap this whole story up. So you can fusion summon 1 fusion monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz as material from your extra deck, using 2 monsters from your hand deck or field as fusion material. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion summon the turn you activate this card. But this one
That's literally going
is
to
going
break
into
the game.
Mirror Jade. That artwork is so dope.
Yeah.
So this one requires just a fusion, synchro, Xyz, or link. You can control only one Mirror Jade. Once per turn, by a quick effect, you can send one fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard that mentions Fallout of Albaz and banish a monster on the field, non-targeting. Also, this card cannot use this effect the next turn. If this fusion summon card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls during the end phase of the turn. So if they out this, they lose their board.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it can't be destroyed. Yeah.
That's gnarly.
And then Lubellion is the Aluber. So one dark monster and a Fallen of Albaz. So basically Aluber like fuses with Albaz. If this card is fusion summon, you can discard a card, fusion summon one level 8 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling fusion materials mentioned on it into the deck from your monsters on the field, graveyard, and or faced up banished cards.
Faced up banish.
Yes, if you hard summon this with just Branded Fusion, because Branded Fusion, unlike Fusion Destiny and Red Eyes Fusion, will not limit you on the summons for the rest of the turn.
With the exception of
using it with Anaconda.
Yeah.
If you use it with Anaconda, you don't summon this.
Yeah.
But if you hard draw this and hard summon him, he just... Because I think another one does... this card is busted. For the rest of this turn, this card cannot attack. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusions.
Which is fine, because this is a fusion spam deck from hell.
So what I see this combo being is you hard summon Branded Fusion, do this, by sending this material to it,
And then going into Ice Jade.
going into Ice Jade.
And not getting in a tuffle with Eater of Millions.
Yes.
Well, it's going to non-target banish a card.
Yeah, and it's just going to banish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely insane.
And then if they out this, they lose their board.
Yeah.
That's the whole combo with this entire thing. This deck as a whole isn't going to be very good, I don't think, unless someone figures something out to make just this card without adding outside stuff.
It's not going to happen.
I don't,
All of these structured decks are structured.
I know why I'm glad they put this in here, but I don't know why they put this in here, because this is going to be super reliant on the extra deck, and you don't want to activate this card and banish your 2 brand new monsters.
It's for they literally put it in because it was time for a reprint.
Yeah.
That's already a card.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just trying to see what other stuff in here you might want to go into with
the branded dragon.
I think this is the one. Yeah. So you go into the first guy, and then you go into this, and then since it's fusion summoned, you can fusion summon again. So you activate Branded Fusion, send the materials to summon Lubellion. Lubellion, fusion this fusion Mirror Jade.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it literally just...
And it's 3 monsters for just activating Branded Fusion.
Yeah, now I see why you said that.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Anaconda's gone.
Well, if you do Anaconda, you won't be able to do Lubellion loop. But if you hard draw, because you're going to be running 3 Branded Fusion.
And that's why you can use things, even though I don't agree with it.
Fusion-based decks just got super dumb.
So
Despia is going to be really good this coming format.
Hi, I'm talking. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's why I think even like Keeper of Dragon Magic, anything that can search out fusions, that's what's going to really make this like, because it's from your hand, deck, or so it's and or. So something like Keeper of Dragon Magic, I might not want to use Keeper of Dragon Magic, but it's not a bad starter card because it gets the rest of the deck going.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
We've got one more thing that we got to talk about though.
Okay.
Yep.
What else are we talking about?
The 2022 tin.
Yes.
There has been a couple of cards actually uploaded to Wiki, and to say the least, it's a little interesting, and they kept the rest of it a secret.
So the tins. Here's a cool thing about the tins, because we got all these crazy reprints in the Albaz structure deck that we couldn't get before, like the pots, and we were getting like all the other really cool stuff like Dark Ruler No More. And then you come to here. So right now, this is all we know about it, but we get into some of the crazy reprints of hand traps in this thing, right? So this is what we know so far, is we're getting an Ash, we're getting a Ghost Ogre, we're getting Nibiru, and we're getting Dragoon, Lightning Storm, and Forbidden Droplet. So when we talk about how crazy these reprints are going to be, this is going to, as far as I know, as far as like really game warping cards, Albaz is going to have them, but these cards were already game warping when they came out, and now we're getting more stuff. Do we have a picture of the alt art?
That's what I was about to bring up. So before we go into that, it says we're getting a Prismatic Secret, 2 Ultras, 2 Supers, a Rare, and a Common in each pack. Okay?
Yes.
They didn't give us the rarities of these. My guess is these are probably going to be the secret rares. Now, my thing is this going to be our promos? I hope not, because if this is the promo, they are going completely out of the norm from the other two, because the other two we've gotten Blue Eyes and Dark Magician support as, extra legacy support as the promos. I hope these aren't the promos, but if they are, I mean, it's decent. This and this, the Dragoon and the Droplet reprint is amazing. Because these have only gotten reprinted in super high rarities, so having these reprinted will bring that cost down. Not that this matters anymore, but this is a phenomenal reprint.
I'll argue that all day long.
But so yeah, let's. So we can actually kind of, whenever you walked away for a second, we were already kind of looked a little bit. Don't know if these are gonna. If this is my suggestion is, so we have this art. Okay, we have this one. We have that one, and that one. Okay, we got this art. We got this art. I believe we have this one. Yes, we have this one. I think this.
Because we don't have that one
yet. I think that one or that one is going to be our reprint.
Yeah.
That's
possibly.
One of these two arts, I believe, is going to be our Blue Eyes art.
Okay.
Because we have all the other ones.
Okay.
And it'd be kind of weird if the wiki just put these up here for no reason.
Right.
I hope it's this one, because this one's the better of the two, but I can see it being this. Just because this actually has Kaiba on it.
Yeah.
I see it being this one.
Okay.
For the Red Eyes,
What do you think?
so we have this art.
Yes.
I believe we have... No, we
do
do not
not.
have that one. We have this one, that one, that one, and that one. It is either going... I think it's either going to be this one or this one, and I hope it's this.
I don't know.
Now-
I like the other one. The other one's
Okay,
pretty badass.
so was this one the Bandai, or was the other one the Bandai?
This one would look more Bandai than anything. That don't look Bandai at all. This actually looks like a Bandai card.
If we pull up the Bandai Red Eyes Black Dragon, it was actually closer to this one
Was
here.
Was it?
Yeah. So
I hope it's
real
this
quick,
one, though.
open another window, and then just put in Red Eyes Black Dragon Bandai. There it is. Right there.
No, that wasn't it. It was the one next to it,
Oh, okay, yeah.
right there.
There it is.
So yeah, it was closer to the one I was talking about.
I hope it's this one.
That does look good.
Oh, God damn it. Go away. I hope it's that one, because I really don't like this.
I like that one. That's actually
mean,
pretty cool.
It looks good, but his head looks too skinny.
No, that kind of looks a
No.
lot like Volstil, that one really old card that we already have.
Oh, well, I guess. Now,
And
Dark
then
Magician Girl.
This one,
because-
I think, so we have all these. I think this one is going to be our alt art.
But we already have it.
Do we have that one?
We've already got that
I
one.
don't think we have this one.
We may not. Okay, I might be wrong.
Yeah, because this is original. We have that one.
And now we have
We have this one.
the
We have
Lost
that
Art
one.
for it too.
Yep, that's the ghost rare of that one.
Yeah.
We don't have this one. That I know of.
It
I
looks
think this is
familiar.
our alt art. I think this is our alt art.
That might be our alt art. Might be. I don't know.
We'll find out. They haven't given us what the art looks like as far as I've seen.
It would be funny if they actually made a different printing of Dragoon. That would be so cool.
He's not going to get an alt art. I would like to see an alt art for Nibiru.
So I'm wondering. I'm thinking this is going regardless of. I think these are going to be our secrets, which makes sense because Dragoon and Droplet don't have a secret rare yet. Because this is, I believe, an ultra rare. This has already gotten a secret.
That has.
Dragoon has a
ultra and a starlight.
And a starlight, yeah.
Lightning Storm's gotten. I think this is our secret list more than likely, unless they're reserving the secret list for some of these packs. That's another thing. This freaking 10 is massive.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, most of the sets that are included inside the 10s are usually about 4 or 5.
3 to 4.
3 to 4, yeah. And if this has already got Blazing Vortex, Lightning Overdrive, Dawn of Majesty, and Burst of Destiny, plus other sets, there is a lot of support in this 10.
Yes.
A lot of support.
Like
in
you were
this 10.
saying, the deck supports that are coming out.
If this is so, unlike some of the other ones, I don't think this is going to be full sets of Blazing Vortex, Lightning Overdrive, Dawn of Majesty, Burst of Destiny. They've already confirmed a Luber and another set reprint. So, and I believe that came in Burst of Destiny. All of the Despia stuff, I believe, is in Destiny, or was it Majesty?
It was Dawn. It was Dawn of Majesty.
Was it Dawn of Majesty?
Yeah.
Dawn of Majesty.
So I don't think we'll get an Aluber in here because it doesn't make sense that they would give us an Aluber reprint and then another reprint in the deal, unless they want to do that with like they did with Ash, and it just absolutely destroys the value of that card.
I think
Because if you remember not too long ago, they just reprinted Ash Blossom like crazy.
Yeah, but it never hurt the value. But with a Luber, I think they're actually trying to make a Luber far more accessible because of the structure deck.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my thought. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
I'm thinking this is our secret rares. Some of the stuff that's in these sets that are going to get reprinted in the 10 is going to make up the ultras and supers. What I would really like to see is some of the Stardust stuff from Dawn of Majesty in here in these ultra or super slots.
That's exactly what they're going to reprint because it's legacy support.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to take the legacy stuff out of a lot of this and throw it in there because it's a legacy 10 and the promos are going to be really the things that we're going to be chasing.
I actually kind of want to look, see what we got going on. So Lightning Overdrive gave us Nooser Point for Ancient Warriors. New stuff was Materia Actor and War Rocks. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, introduces the S4 stuff. Oh.
Yeah, that was the base deck. That was.
And Spriggans. Let me see S4.
Oh, our Live Twin stuff too.
Yeah, Live Twin reprints.
Yeah.
Possibly. We don't know.
Dog
We don't.
Nebka.
Yeah.
Elk
Let's see here. Lightning Overdrive. I'm just trying to see what new archetypes gave us. That was Amazement, Attraction, Branded. Ring Downs, Zexal.
Ice Barrier.
So that introduced Amazement, Attraction, and Branded.
Some S-Force in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra support for S-Force.
Yeah.
I believe that is probably...
Ignister.
Oh, God. What was that second card we got? That is...
Yeah.
Oh, God. What is their name? The Dog Tag and... it's Dog Tag and one other one.
And then for Dawn of Majesty.
Dawn of Majesty gave us the
this
extra
was
Stardust
the stuff that was nuts.
Yeah, this was this. Let's see. Introduced the B Trooper, so this gave us the B Trooper stuff.
Yeah.
Mystical.
Let's see. Tendangle, Goki, Trickstar, more stuff for Trickstar. That's pretty cool. More stuff for Sword Soul. I'd really like to see the Stardust stuff get reprinted in the Ultra that came in the commons in here.
That monster's still hard to get out, by the way. The Majestic.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Burst
I own
Destiny. This is what gave us the Despias.
Oh, this is what gave us.
Oh God! I hope to God we get freaking Stree and Toucan in Hollow because I want to hollow the crap out of that deck. And
You don't need no more for that deck.
Hey,
The deck is so awful.
sign it.
And when I say awful, I mean it's not awful as in it's bad. It's awful as in I got my butt.
Spoiler: I'm going to be putting a flu profile up here pretty
Yep.
soon. So, but yeah, I would actually like to see Toucan and Stree get reprinted because those are the only two commons in the entire archetype.
I guarantee one thing's not going to get reprinted in that or come out in that.
What?
DP. It's not going to come in the 10. If it does, I'd be very surprised.
I really don't think this 10 will sell if it doesn't have DP.
It'll sell.
It'll sell more. It'll sell more.
Droplet.
It'll sell more if they put DP in here, though. If they do put DP in there, it's gonna take up one of these. It's probably gonna be
an ultra rare.
This thing's
but it's gonna be hard as crap to get.
You already F-bombed once, my friend.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this is our secrets. To be honest, that's my prediction. These are my secrets. Crossing my fingers for Toucan and Stree to take up one of these two slots. Just because I want hollow Toucan and Stree.
I'm pretty sure somewhere in there's a Red Eyes Darkness Metal. It's common.
No.
No.
That card's been reprinted to death.
I think he's pretty much going to be like...
They unbanned the damn thing, and they're like, we got to put it in everything.
Well, they unbanned it because he's a hard once per turn now, so...
Use me once.
Use me once, that is it.
Thanks, said use me, daddy.
Pretty much.
So yeah.
I mean, final thoughts. Buy these things because, oh my god, the reprints are nuts. Branded Fusion is going to break the meta all the way open. It is going to be the number one strategy.
Despia is going to be introduced into the meta.
And Despia, by the way, is already tier 2. If you haven't
it's a good deck. It's a good deck.
Yeah, if you haven't seen our duel, David and I actually did a duel with our tier 2 meta decks. Well, I'm calling my Dark Magician tier 2 meta. You want to fight me about it, you can fight me about it. I'm going to try to make it tier 1. I promise you. Promise. Screw you. Spoilers, he won.
Can I tribute your cards?
Actually, with Flu, you sure can.
I contribute your crap.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much all we got for today.
For today and today only. Stay cool and remember, it's your move.
It's your move.